Now I have to get from where this finished over into this one. And I'm going to use my travel tool and press my numeral 3 key. I'm not going to jump. I'm going to increase my magnification so as you can see exactly what it is I am going to do. Pick up my node icon again, so as I've still got my tool. I'm just going to walk down that line of fill there. I'm going to come across 2 of the little needle penetrations you can see on the end, but a bit higher, because when that fill is actually stitched, that's going to pull up a teeny bit. And then I'm going to run a line right the way across, slightly above where those little black lines, those little black dots are down there. Now I have no idea if you can see them or not, but when you are actually digitizing, you should see them. There we go. And I drop that right on a point where I want that to finish, about there. I tell that generate stitches. Now it's going to show when we look in 3D, but you can see there's the bottom of the stitches popping out underneath. Well, by the time they have stitched, they're going to pull up. So this is going to look as though it's the edge of the body stitching. Okay, now I want my fill tool again. I tap my numeral 3 key, there it is, and this time I'm going to run the angle. Where's my P key? There it is. At about that. And that will allow me to use the carve tool again. I have to trap the end of my egg. I'm just going to lift that up a bit and trap the edge stitches of my body stitching, like so, because I don't want any unfortunate gaps. And I want that one about there, because that's going to be my fill end point. Trap the end stitches of my green stem. Come down around the paw. Give it a bit of shape. And again. Up around here. Give that a bit of shape. This huge great gap you're seeing between those stitches and this stitches is only about 1 millimeter. Okay. I come up over here and I say place fill end point there. And I tell it generate. While it's highlighted, I go and pick up the carve tool. Put in my carve line. Give it a bit of a bend. Generate. And it had to sit and work that one out. Pick the carve tool up again. Yes, I've got my view needle penetrations on. I don't remember telling it to show needle penetrations, but I obviously have. Until it generates stitches. Now, while they're showing, all these little black dots are where I have forced the program to put needle penetrations. And that's what creates that carve effect. Can you see the little row of black dots coming down there? And then the same this side, little row of pinpricks all the way down. And that's what creates the carve effect. So I want to drop that off, come back over to my node and tell it generate stitches. And it's working really hard. Okay, so we look in 3D, and there it is. One carved paw, and you can see how you've got some really long stitches in here now. But then you've got some really short ones. Look at that little teeny short one. Now this is why I don't like the carve tool. It creates long and short stitches. That one is long. And you can see the average length of all the others. That's just about double. Now I want to get from here up into the head. So we'll go back into normal and go and pick up my travel tool, my run line tool, numeral 3 key, and there's my fill end point. And I do the same thing again, and I just run a line of stitching inside where the end penetrations for the needles are. And I put that there until that generates. Now we do the head.